Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, and welcome back to another video. So, this is the second video that I've decided to shoot today, and we are at the Hamilton community. But let me just pan the camera so you guys will see exactly where we are. So, that is the Hamilton Junction right there, and of course, that road is the main Peninsula Highway, as you guys are seeing it right there. But this video will try and take a look at the Hamilton community, which is also another area that is located at this main Peninsula Highway. So this compound is where the Pierre Memorial School is located. That is the school, and these are some of the buildings, and this is the school field right here as we continue to push the video. But this is the route that we are going to take, and we are going to do an exploration or try and show you guys the Hamilton community as it is, just to give you guys an idea or try and show you guys exactly how things have changed. So we are off, and again, thank you guys for coming along with me as we'll try and take a look at another video, or we'll try and take a look at another community that is located along this main Western Peninsula, or this main Gogodigi Highway, as we try and push the video. So again, we'll stand here just trying and take you guys back so you guys know exactly where we are or where we came from as we continue to push the video. So there is exactly where we came from. That is the Hamilton Junction right there, and of course the Peninsula Highway, and there is exactly some of the hilly parts or the hilly sections of the Hamilton community as we continue. And this is the fence of the Pierre Memorial School, and the school's building continues all the way right there as we continue to push the video. So I guess by now you guys might have noticed that it is only some portions of this road that is paved, and of course all the way or all through is not. But as we go along, we'll see, maybe, because this is definitely my first time of trying to give you guys a review or trying to explore this particular Hamilton community, as of course there are other areas within this main Peninsula Highway that we are still, or that we still have not done an exploration of. But luckily we'll try and focus on the Hamilton community, as this particular main road, there is a way that directly leads to the beach area, but we'll try and see how far we will be able to take it, as this is just one of those vlogs where we try and explore certain communities. So again, you guys get a feel of exactly how things are. So this is vacant, and this is definitely someone's lot, but let me try and take you guys back as we'll continue to push the video. So this is the main road, or this is the main route that we're going to use. We came from there, and this is exactly where we are. But I think standing here we can definitely see some other parts of those hilly sections right there, located right at the Hamilton community, as we'll try and push the video. So just like I told you guys, this is my second video today, and I've just finished doing the video for the Sussex community and that of the Borough community. But I'll definitely see how or which of these videos I'll try and post first. But let me just try and say again, since officially our beloved country is 62 years old, so we are still trying to advocate. We are still trying to advocate or trying to admonish us Sierra Leoneans to try and do better, or try and do right by our beloved country, as it is only us that will make the necessary changes that this country needs, and we'll definitely not expect other nationalities to do that for us. And in order for our country to be at par, or to be comparable with certain countries or with certain regions around Africa and the world at large, we as Sierra Leoneans would definitely need to come together and try and promote or do the things that will definitely put our country at the peak, as we continue to try to grow or move the country forward beyond this particular point, exactly where it is. So, and of course, when we started the video, I showed you guys the Sengbepe Memorial School, which is, I think that particular school was constructed or built in honor of one of our national heroes. So that is just an example of how, when individuals or when Sierra Leoneans as a whole come together and try to do good or try to do right by our country, we will definitely excel in whatever undertaking. So this is a new construction project. We'll definitely excel at whatever undertaking that we are doing in order to help promote the image and of course the national brand of our county. So here is exactly where we are. So since we started, that particular route that we take, or this particular road, is Cole Street, but this is off Cole Street, Hamilton. It goes all the way down there as we continue. So we continue, as just as I was saying, coming back to the topic of our independence, and it is only us Sierra Leoneans that will develop this country. And besides that, or besides the collective effort of us individuals that belongs to this great nation, you definitely not see other nationalities. And even if there are some developmental efforts of some of these other countries or some of these nationalities, if we as Sierra Leoneans are not involved in that particular development or in that particular endeavor or undertaking, it is definitely not easy for that particular project to be fruitful or to be successful in developing our nation. So again, still advocating for us to come together, as our country is a very, I will not say a very old man, but our country is a middle-aged man or a woman, if that will, or if our country was a male or a female. So again, standing here just taking you guys back and trying to show you guys exactly where we came from. So we are at Cole Street, and there is exactly where we started the vlog. Since the junction, that is the junction, but this main road is Cole Street. So here is exactly where we are. We came all the way there, as you guys are seeing it right here. And of course, those hilly parts or those hilly sections of the Hamilton community, and we are still here as we continue to push the video. So again, just like other areas around the western part of the country, most of these houses that are located here, as you guys might have noticed, are gated, as you definitely see. But unfortunately, you would definitely think that maybe since it is located at this particular highway, as most of these communities, most of these developing communities are the communities that you'll expect to not having a paved road. But I think the Hamilton community is a community that has been here for quite some time now. Unlike those other developing communities, or those communities that were recently been developing rapidly, but that is the case, as you guys are seeing it. The paved road only stops at the junction, if I can say. So this is K Drive. It goes all the way down there, as you guys are seeing it right there as we continue to push the video. So again, just to let you guys know, we are at the Hamilton community, and for directions, of course, coming from the east, destination is Lumley, not the main roundabout, but the Lumley Park, where most of these Mercedes-Benz Sprinters usually park, that usually take passengers to destinations such as the Hamilton community. And these vehicles will usually stop at the junction right there, the Hamilton junction. And at the junction there are bikes, as is the means of transportation for those that do not have private vehicles, that usually take passengers or inhabitants of this particular community to various locations or various areas located around the Hamilton community. Again, just to let you guys know that, just like other communities, of course, since we started, I have definitely shown you guys some of these lanes or some of these drives that are located within this community. So we definitely might not be able to go individually and explore some of these drives, but at least focusing on these main roads will definitely try and give you guys an idea of exactly how things are. So this is Sada to Drive. It goes all the way right inside there, and there is a guest house located somewhere inside that particular drive as we continue with the video. And hopefully this is exactly where we are. So we are definitely leaving Cole Street behind, and this is Dillard Street as we try and push the video as further, or try to go as deep as we can, so you guys will definitely get an idea of exactly how things are at the Hamilton community. And again, we'll try and capture as much as we can, but we will definitely not be able to see most of these buildings or how some of these lanes or some of these drives that are located at the Hamilton community are. But this is exactly where we are. We came all the way from there, as you guys are seeing it right there. We are at Dillard Street, and there is Cole Street, and we have left Cole Street behind, and this is exactly where we are. And of course, those hilly parts or those hilly sections of the Hamilton community as we continue to push the video further and further. And of course, the main means of transportation, by now you guys might have noticed, and since I try to tell you guys about it, that bikes are usually the means, as they're usually, as soon as these commercial vehicles put you down at the junction, you'll see these bikes that are usually parked there, and they usually take passengers or inhabitants of this particular area to the various sections that are located inside the Hamilton community. But again, we are continuing, and of course, welcome. Thank you guys for coming along, and keep pushing and keep subscribing, as it is only with your subscriptions and your sponsors This is Mansoura Lane. It goes all the way inside there as we continue, as it is only with your support and your sponsors that we, or that I am able to bring you these videos. So again, thank you guys for the subscriptions, and keep subscribing as we are definitely past the 1,000 mark as we continue to push the video further and further. So here is exactly where we are, still at Dillard Street, and of course I showed you guys Mansoura Lane, which is exactly where that dog is heading, and of course taking you guys back. Here is exactly where we are. We came all the way from there, and those hilly parts or those hilly sections right there, as we continue to push the video further and further. So bear with me as we try and continue to explore the video. So we are at a crossroad. So this particular way that you guys are seeing, it leads directly to the Hamilton beach, where of course is where exactly the beach activity happens, and also this Dillard Street route also leads to the beach area where the beach activity happens, if I can say. But this particular road also leads to the beach, but it is where most of these dump or these sand vehicles usually come and collect sand for sale. But this particular road also leads to the beach. But what we are going to do, we are going to use this way and try and see if we'll be able to locate this particular road or this particular side of the beach, because this particular road is the more lengthy one, whilst that one that I showed you guys, where you guys definitely saw the drainage systems that are being constructed at this particular Dillard Street route. But you definitely know, since we started, we definitely have not seen that as we continue to push the video further and further. So again, we'll stand here just so I can take you guys back so you guys know exactly where we are as we continue. So this is exactly where we are. We came all the way from that particular side. So we are trying to locate now the beach. Yeah. So a local trying to ask me where exactly I want to go. I said I wanted to try and find the beach road, but just like I told you guys, the Hamilton community is a very, very large community, as you guys are saying it. There is a way that also goes all the way inside there, and there's a whole community down that particular side, and also this particular road that also leads to the other part or the other section of the beach. But this is the route that we'll take in trying to explore that particular side or that particular beach area. And I definitely don't know, maybe the construction of the Hamilton Road has started, but I definitely don't know exactly where they are. But of course you guys are seeing the drainage systems on both sides right here. But of course at the start or at the junction right there, there is none like this drainage system, or there is nothing like this at the start. So we've made a turn to our right, and there is exactly where we came from, just to let you guys know. And we are trying to locate the beach area, as there is exactly where we want to end, or where I have planned for this particular vlog to end, as there is, as that particular destination is the only suitable route to take, because there are various ways or various destinations that definitely leads to the beach. And you guys definitely know that I'll take an example of the Aberdeen community, that's starting from that particular Aberdeen community all the way or all along this coast or this main peninsula highway. There are beaches at various areas or at various spots and communities all around this main peninsula or this main Godrich highway. So that is just to let you guys know. And the unpaved roads continue all the way to this particular side, but there is a difference because at this particular side there are drainage systems, as you guys are saying it, which are absent at the junction or exactly where we started the vlog. So again, we'll stand here just trying to take you guys back so you guys know exactly where we came from. So there is exactly where we came from, and this is still Dillet Street, and we are trying to locate the beach area as we continue to push the video further and further. So I think coming to this inner part or this inner section, you definitely see that some of these, as you guys are seeing it, some of these fences where most of these buildings are, there are still some lands that are developed, whilst there are others that are just vacant, but they are fenced, of course, to stop encroachment. And you definitely know that coming to this particular side or this particular section, this is the more quiet, if I can say, the more reserved or the more residential side. So this is Diamir Resort, Beach Resort Bar and Grill. I think this is the entrance right here as we continue, but we'll try and locate the beach area, which is somewhere around here, as that is the focus for this particular vlog. And just to let you guys know, we are still at the Hamilton community, just trying to locate exactly where the beach area is, as there are various spots or there are various drives or there are various lanes and intersections within the Hamilton community. And of course, this is also another way. As standing here, you can see the ocean right here, but we'll try and use this route. Yes, boss. Yeah, oh man. So still here as we continue with the video and trying to see how far or where exactly the beach area is as we continue to push the video. But again, let me just stand here just trying to take you guys back so you guys know exactly where we came from. So that is exactly where we are. Of course, I showed you guys when we made the bend that this is exactly the route that we are going to take, and we have still not located the beach area yet, but we are still on it as we continue to push the video further and further. And again, we are coming very, very close to the end of the video. And again, thank you guys for coming along. Good afternoon. How are you, sir? So, we are still here as we try and locate the area, as this is exactly where we want to end the vlog, but we have still not we have still not located the beach area yet, but we are here still trying to see how far we are going to take this as the road to the beach is very, very difficult. So again, we are still at the Hamilton community, and we're definitely at the inner parts or the inner sections of the Hamilton community, just trying to end the video exactly where the beach area is, so you guys definitely have an idea of exactly how things are. But again, let me just stand here and try and take you guys back so you guys know exactly where we are or where we came from. So right there is exactly where we came from as we continue with the video. So still here, still pushing the video. I think there is some sort of a fence or a police post located somewhere around here, but we'll try and just pass and just try and see if we'll be able to ask an individual for permission to cross. But as you guys are definitely seeing the gates, I think this is the point that gives you access to the beach, but we'll try and pass around it just so you guys will definitely see how things are at this inner part. So again, standing here and taking you guys back so you guys know exactly where we are and exactly where we came from as we continue to push the video. So we are almost coming very close to the end of the vlog, as the coast or the sea is not very far from there. As standing here, we are definitely seeing it, as this is a new construction located right here. After so yes boss, yes sir. So here is exactly where we are, and that is the beach as you guys are seeing it. I think it's low tide right now, but you guys will definitely seeing exactly the way that leads to the beach. But before we use that path or that walkway, I'll just try and take you guys back or give you guys a view of exactly how it is at this particular side or this particular area as we continue to push the video. And as always, thank you guys for coming along, and hopefully people are still having fun. And just take a look at exactly how things are at this more extreme end or at the beach area of the Hamilton community as we continue to push the video. As this is the walk path, as you guys are seeing it, because there is usually very thank you bro. Now for YouTube sir. So this, I think this is an individual's house that is very close to the sea, as you guys are seeing it. But again, we'll stand here, just try to pan the camera and give you guys a 360 of exactly how it is at the Hamilton beach. So just like I initially told you guys, this particular side is where more the beach activity or where the beach vibe is, if I can say, whilst that other section that I showed you guys is where the sand is usually being taken by those very huge vehicles for sale. And there is the other part or the other section of the Hamilton beach. But this particular side is where most of the vibe or where the activity is. But of course, you guys definitely know that it is not the festive season yet, so this is just fun and games, if I can say that, some of these locals are having. So that is the video, and this is exactly where we will stop, and hopefully try and catch you guys again at the next one. And until I catch you guys again at the next one, thank you guys for coming along, and peace.